Hey there, how's it going, everybody? Welcome to my channel. My name is Chase, and today we're going to be looking at the Mario and Standard Kart set that was released last March in celebration of Mario Day. It is set number 72037, comes with 1,972 pieces, and retails for around $170 USD. So overall, my thoughts on this set are very positive. I've grown up a Mario fan my whole life, so this is instantly a day one purchase for me, along with the, VIP gift with points, the blue shell, which we will review later as well in this video. But yeah, so overall, very great set. Really love it, and that's why it's my first review on the channel. So we'll get into it here. I'll just spin it around a little bit and kind of talk about it. As you guys can see, the wheels do rotate up front. The steering wheel will also rotate the tires. You can kind of see it there moving. And yeah, the tires rotate there with the steering wheel, which is awesome. Nice that it actually works, especially considering how expensive the set is. They do not turn as well on the ground. They still will turn, but not enough power transaction in the wheelbase itself to get them to spin. And as you can see there, the tires in the back spin very well. They're both on their own axles, so they will spin separately if that's a big deal to you or not. I know Lego before has made sets where they will be on the same axle. Some others are not. But overall, like I said, this is just a very good looking set. It's very simple, but packs a lot of punch in it. It is probably one of my favorite sets that I have. Now, I did build this a year ago, so I don't remember the building process as much. But as I was saying, so we're going to keep spinning this around here. The building process is, like I said, I can't remember it too much. It's been about a year. But we're going to look at Mario here in the cart. So his head does rotate. We'll spin it around more later. And there you can move his hands, kind of adjust the thumb. It is a little piece on a... It's just a little finicky piece there, so you kind of have to play with it. But yeah, you can adjust, make it look like he's holding the tire, or the wheel, and yeah, you can raise his fist and make a fist motion to mimic the image on the front of the box as well. And here's the little stand I'm showing off there as well. There's the back, the engine part, very nicely done. And again, like I said earlier, we're going to look here. Mario's head does rotate a full 365 degrees. So, maybe Mario is part owl. You don't know. Maybe there'll be a new Mario game based on that. He was a cat before. But anyways, see, like I said, just a very good looking set. It gets the job done. It's a pretty simple concept. Mario in a cart. And here we're going to get into the actual cart itself. So as you can see, moves forward, backwards. There's gas and brake pedals down there. They do move. So that's a very neat feature. And there is the steering wheel, as you can kind of see down there. The little pin connector that will actually move the wheels. That was probably the most intriguing part of this build. And as you can see there, printed rims. There are 15 printed pieces in this set, so that's awesome. Here's just a little side build of the cart. That was just a little annoying because there were, as you can see, a lot of small parts. And I have pretty big hands and big fingers, so that was a little annoying. And as you can see here, more of the printed rims on the back. Printed parts on the exhaust. Now, they aren't as bright, so they don't match up too well, but I'm really not going to complain about that. And again, another point I'd make is these are some big pieces, and a lot of people are complaining about Lego prices lately, but I mean, right here, there's 4 big pieces, 4 big tires, 4 big rims, and they're all printed pieces. Like I said, 15 printed pieces. I know as an adult collector myself, that is something I really appreciate. And again, a printed Mario logo there, that's a pretty big piece. So, yeah, that's something I really appreciate about this set. And a lot of the sets that are coming out as well recently, all printed parts, no stickers. And as you can see, there's a seat there, which we'll get into here in a bit when we go over Mario. So here is Mario himself, and this is a bit of an interesting build. And as you can see here, his arms do move. They're connected, I guess you can call it a Technic pin there. I'm not too sure. I'm not up on my parts. But yeah, the arms move a lot of rotation. They can pretty much move every which way, so that's neat. Side to side, make it look like he's giving a big old hug. So that's nice. And again, for the design of trying to drive the kart, it's always nice to see that. And in the back here, this is what a lot of people complain about. I personally don't mind it. Is that part is connected to Mario itself, and that's how he sits in the kart. There are probably ways to modify that. I personally buy Lego sets to build the set, so I'm not too interested in modifying the set as of now. And here are the legs. They don't have too much movement, but again, the purpose of the Mario is to be seated in the car, so I won't complain too much about that. And here's the head, like I said, full 365-degree rotation, 360-degree rotation, and there's his nose piece and his mustache piece, which a lot of people rave about. They are neat pieces. It is my understanding that these were both released specifically for this set, and there has been rumored, well, it wasn't rumored, it was actually revealed by Lego that they're coming out with a Luigi kart set, so I can only imagine they would try and put those in that set as well. And as you can see, there are his buttons, more printed pieces there, the eyes with the eyes and eyebrows are I believe it's a 2x4 printed piece, and then there's the ears. And the hat is put on. A lot of parts are connected together, but it's very firm, very sturdy. As you can see, there's not too much gapping there. Overall, Mario is put together very well. It's just a shame that he's forced to basically be seated, but that is what it is. And here's his hair pieces, printed ears as well, and here's like his hair tufts in the back. This was probably my least favorite part of the build originally. Post build, because they would fall off a lot. Like, I'd try and move it and they'd fall out, and it was just a pain to try and get them back on. As you can see here, there are more printed parts on the knuckle parts of the gloves. And yeah, overall, he's put together very well. It does the job, and I don't really have any complaints with them. As I said earlier, I am going to quickly go over the little stand that this kart sits on. It's a very simple Technic build. Moves left, right, forward, back. As you can see, they're connected there, and there, and then there. Very simple design, but it's very effective. There's the little slot that it'll sit in on the kart itself. And just because of that, I will show you the undercarriage of the kart itself. As you can see there, between those two little tan 1x3s there's a little slot for it to go into, and yeah, that's where it slides in at. I'll show you right now. Goes in there, flip it on top, and there you go. You have a kart on a stand. And finally, here is the blue shell. I believe it was around 234 pieces. I do not believe this is available anymore on the Lego site. It was specifically for the Insiders VIP points purchase. It's a very neat set. I built it right as it got out of the shipping box. I was very excited to build this. And it's put together very firm. As you can see, there is the hole where one of the, I believe it would be a Koopa, would be sitting out of, or poking his head out of the shell. And yeah, it's just a very firm build, very sturdy. My least favorite part of it, though, is that bottom there is, it's not very flush. There's just a tiny part where it does sit well on the floor, but as you can see, it does spin very well. And when I had this sitting on my gaming desk, this is all I would do to it. I'd be, in a loading screen or whatever, and just, okay, yep, let's go spin the shell. It spins very well. Actually looks like the way it would spin in the game as well. So if that's why the bottom of the shell is not completely flat as I would like it, or smooth, then I believe that is a very good giveaway for that. So overall, this is the Mario Kart and standard kart set. Like I said, I really enjoyed this set. and the blue shell there as well. It's a very great combination. If you ever do have the opportunity to get your hands on the blue shell, either at a local bricks and minifig shop or on Bricklink itself, or if it ever comes back up on Lego, I definitely recommend buying it. And again, that is not included with the set. That is a side set that was bought at the time of purchase. And yeah, like I said, this is a really good set. I think it's fairly priced. Like I said earlier, I know a lot of people are upset with the pricing of Lego, but you know, I don't want to say I have the most money in the world, because I don't, but a lot of people say they'd rather pay $150, $140. I'm not going to cry about an extra $20, $30. It is what it is. I've grown up on Mario my whole life. But if you did enjoy the video, please leave a like, subscribe for more Lego reviews, and I'll see you